And we are back. Hope you enjoyed that break. We did. Just sat here and chatted. What?
You're so passionate. I love it, Steelmold.
Yes, I am passionate.
I
I'm
very much.
passionate about my audience enjoying their break of me talking.
I mean, it's better than not enjoying the break. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, here we go.
All
These
right.
players.
Invictus Gaming. Yes, we got some coffee, some MacSed, XY. Gonna see all three of these today. It's gonna be pretty hype.
Yeah, certainly. As we look, this is a really strong roster too by GGG. You got Cyan, Nice, Dream, and also Rattata, who was known as Vanya. Apologies.
Vanya.
Vanya. Yes. Name.
Coffee looks so bored. Coffee looks like, just take the picture. This is like this is the face of a teenager when like dad is taking too long taking the picture and it's like just take the picture.
Everyone's a capital letter except for Rattata.
Yeah.
Does that for this feels like something you like you say you're an ancient tribe in like the Bronze Age? Do you like do you consult with the Oracle? Is this a sign? Like
yeah, we haven't invented the capitals yet in the ancient times. It's old school.
Old school. And does the C refer to the rating? I assume it's it would, right?
What? Yeah, the C is the rating.
And the B. C versus B. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there like a C plus in between?
I don't know. I look. C does stand for coffee, but
B stands for
C is for coffee. It's good enough for me. C is for coffee. It's good enough for. Since we're on the Muppet run here, yeah, no, I don't think. I think coffee needs to be B as well. I'd say.
Coffee
B for Beyonce for coffee.
But is he on the caliber of Dream? Dream, a very strong player. Not, I wouldn't group him in with the top tier, top tier Korean Terran players like Maru, or Cure's very good as well and beyond. But he's a very strong player.
Invictus Gaming, coffee. We're in the intros already. They snuck up on us.
Top right, in the red, it's GG Gaming Dream.
Okay, so let's get back to the conversation. Where was I? It's like the intros are rudely interrupting the flow of the conversation. It's so funny. Yeah, what I was trying to say. Yeah, I think if Beyond is B, then I'd say Dream should be B as well. But what I'm saying is Coffee should be B as well. Like with both of them. I don't think, like, to me, Coffee is a pretty high player. It's not like, he came out of nowhere.
He did finish second in APT this region. I think it was a 4-1 finals against Time. Not the most convincing map score, but you have to keep in mind one of those games was very, very close. I feel like he kind of threw it, and Time had a one map advantage coming from the upper bracket. So he's a very capable player, high caliber in his own right too. And TVT, I'll be curious to see how he approaches this, because I feel like Time. I don't know if you'd agree with this. I'm a little unschooled, but I feel like Time is a bit of a better player than Dream. So I feel like Coffee definitely has a chance here in this series.
Yeah, no, I'm not so up to speed on everyone nowadays, because I mostly cast the amateur tournaments. They keep me away from the professionals. But yeah, no, Time and Coffee are really the names that keep coming out, and Siam keep coming up of the China region all the time. They constantly get to the high levels. Yeah, I Coffee. I hear Coffee more than I hear Dream. Right? This is like how my brain like analyzes this without
Uh,
analyzing their
But
games.
doesn't your brain need to dream
My
every night?
usually I don't dream, and when I dream, it's really weird.
That's okay. Anyway, we should probably talk about the series regardless.
Well, it's not
Double
like
Reaper
sometimes it sounds like
production.
there's something super crazy happening. Um,
I think
yeah,
I'm
it's
not
just
a
TBT.
TVT expert, but in my TVT expert opinion, we're going to be seeing a bit of a timing here from Coffee. You see, he's delayed getting a reactor on that factory,
Hmm.
so yeah, Hellion's likely going to move out soon. Reactor on the Reaper too. Keep in mind, using these kind of units, they don't scale the greatest. There's a timing where it's kind of the sweet spot, and you are kind of delaying your production. Of course, you
Hmm.
can use it to keep safe, as you see how Dream's posturing, but yeah, we see already. Marines coming out and a Cyclone for Dream too. But I'd expect Coffee to
Yeah,
maybe move out here soon, to be honest, and a Raven from
this
Dream.
is you see this a lot in TVT and high level, especially when both players are like, yeah, well, we know how this goes. You need to get some units, you make a line with Reapers and Hellions, and you wait for the opponent, and that's exactly what the other player is doing on the other side of the map. And eventually, one is like, okay, let's get out there and see what's happening.
This
Uh,
might just kill Dream. I think if he just
I
jumps
don't
up on the Cyclone.
know. With the cyclone and another cyclone on the way, and the tank on the way. Sorry. Oh well, the cyclone actually goes down. This is actually yeah, you're right. This is pretty dangerous for
Oh,
Dream and Coffee.
I'm
Already
such an
doing quite a
expert.
lot of damage.
Shout out to Asher in chat. He thinks I'm an ape. I know TBT. I know Ball. But yeah, it looks like Dream actually with the Raven in support and the Marines he's gonna hold, however, and the tank gonna put an end to that pressure. Meanwhile, oh, jumping
Oh
in the
no no
main.
no,
Well, the
man.
old switcheroo, and this is a lot of delayed mining time by Coffee.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Good use of the grenades there as well.
Really slick play by Coffee. I really like it, and you're going to be pushed back now. But we see there a Cyclone coming to join. Will he lose that Raven if he's not careful? The tank is not sieged, and
Huh.
more pressure coming down on Dream.
Oh, use the lock on the SCV, so he couldn't use it on the Raven. So it's a bit of a shame for Dream. For Coffee, sorry. But yeah, getting 6 SCVs at this point, keeping the pressure on Dream side of the map while taking a third. Fantastic start for Coffee. That's a C player. Does that look like, like a C player?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm not too schooled in the ratings this season. But
Yeah, I'm not. Look, I'm
yeah,
not
it was.
either. But like I'm just going by intuition here.
The thing is that even though Coffee, yeah, he does get held, he does still have a bit of map presence with these units, which really helpful. You know, it lets him see when the third base is being taken by Dream. It also lets
Yeah.
him kind of see a move out if it happens straight away. But Dream's actually got this Reaper out, and he snuck it out, and yeah, he's going to get a scout off here. That's a third base on location. Is it finished already for Coffee? Would you say?
Yes.
I believe so. Wow.
Yeah, it's morphing into the orbital command. So yeah, finished. I like the suggestions. Maybe not a capital C. Maybe a capital C,
Lowercase,
definitely not a lowercase c. So yeah, it's coffee, not coffee.
Ooh, what a scout here by Dream. I'm not sure if he saw the extra barracks, but he should know, based off, yeah, he's going to see them now. That is going to be bio play from Coffee. He's going by
Yeah, that's always
himself.
good to know.
Upgrades already started for Dream, so you know, it's even though there was a little bit of SCV damage and Coffee is pulling ahead a bit in the supply, I wouldn't say Dream's in the worst position. Does have, you know, his army is not the strongest. It is a lot more kind of versatile, however, with the Vikings and the tanks, and it looks like Coffee's actually going for a push here himself.
Yeah, a pretty big push, and there's a chance if he catches Dream out of position, he can actually end the game right here. However, it doesn't really need to. He's on 3 bases, Dream is on 2. As long as he keeps pressure on this third base location, he can take his time. He doesn't really need to end the game here.
I think the
I like to
Ravens
sneak by here as well.
Yeah, that's a really cool move there, forcing the units back as he moves into position. Great position being set here for Coffee, and those Ravens going to be so important in engagement seek.
Yes, nice interference matrices on the tanks on the high ground, but this is a dangerous basin to be in for Coffee. Dream is taking all of the air view of Coffee. Coffee has nothing in the air right now, but Dream doesn't have much on the ground.
Yeah, and Dream, he's got a tank. He's forced to land the Vikings. He does have air control, but unfortunately, he's got no tanks to kind of consolidate his position here. As he's forced to pull SCVs, great trades coming in for Coffee as these tanks trade out again, and Dream is going to be able to clean this up. But you can see he's lost 17 SCVs. That's a very sad sight. If you own
Yeah.
SCV. And so the
So
upgrades,
I'm
the 1-1 finishing right now too. So it's very sad.
yeah. Well, see, the thing is, I I'd say like this was a very good attack for Coffee, but I think it could have gone a lot better. I don't think he needed to sacrifice all of his army for that, or I don't think it was worth sacrificing all of his army for that. But that said, he's still like way ahead in workers. He's still ahead in army supply. He's ahead in upgrades. Uh, no, actually, no. Wait a minute.
Hmm.
Coffee just now started 1-1.
I think
Uh,
it's about a quarter
oh,
of the way there. Yeah, Dreambit is 2-2. If
yeah.
he managed to hold for a bit longer, I
I
think,
got I
yeah.
got I got confused because their names are reversed in the in the tab in the
Oh,
bar
the
below. I always hate that. It's one of the that's one of my pet peeves about the interface is when they don't switch the positions of the players to match what's
yeah.
on the minimap. All right. Dream coming in for a sneak buy here, trying to maybe catch Coffee by surprise, but Coffee has the biggest posse of scouting marines I've seen.
Yeah, just going back to the attack too, I think it was quite successful for Coffee.
Yeah.
Resetting the tank count and getting 17 SCVs. Keeping in mind, yeah, you might lose a couple Ravens and quite a few tanks, but you're trading out a lot of Marines as well. So I'd say even though the attack could have gone better, I definitely agree with you there. I'd say it was still, I'd put Coffee in a better spot in this game, number
Oh
one.
yeah, yeah.
But as we see,
100%.
he's got the mobility, this double drop on the map. And he's got, yeah, scouting marines everywhere, keeping tabs on what's going on. Meanwhile, it looks like Dream just wants to consolidate his position a bit more as Coffee takes the fourth base. And just because of the early game, you look at how many marines that Coffee has, and I don't know if Dream can kind of punish this fourth base being taken in the bottom quadrant. So the bottom right
Doubt
quadrant.
it. I think Coffee has enough. Just look at the army supply. Coffee has enough extra supply to have his army protect the fourth, and still has an army harassing on the map. Dream does not have that privilege.
No, he does not indeed. Oh, does this marine scout?
Oh,
No,
Dream doesn't spot it. Oh,
oh,
just about sees it.
not sure if he's
Fantastic
paying
catch there.
attention. Oh, actually, maybe he was. Or maybe he's just sending his army to kind of kill this marine. Did he see it? Oh, he's gone back and
Could
forth.
I
And
don't know. I don't.
did,
Yeah, he's bringing a lot of the army here, but
pro
no,
gamers are
see.
cracked, man. They say this
Yeah,
tiniest things. It's insane.
yeah, but I wouldn't put it against him if it didn't see that. That was on the minimap for like
100%, yeah.
really quick second, and you wouldn't be just
Ooh.
staring at that one marine that was scouting there. All
These
right,
tanks are
you're going for
isolated,
a drop.
Steve. And unfortunately, yeah, now these tanks are set up. Two of them do get Matrix. You want to engage before this Matrix finishes up. But I think even though, 2-2 is finished for Dream, he just doesn't have the Marine count to defend on two fronts like this.
Yeah, this is gonna be a massacre.
Yeah.
The planetary fortress does finish there, so the tanks have to be moved away, but Coffee can still threaten that fourth base location.
Yeah, no, it looks like Dream just can't really get his army going, and losing some Vikings here as well. Not too bueno. He does secure his fourth base, but he does lose the third, and the army count.
I think
It's
I
it's a
think
lot
Dream
better.
has more Vikings than Marines for some reason.
Oh man,
It's
sounds like a
weird.
scary. Actually, the Vikings are that scary. I guess that's Zerg.
They
Vikings
don't
aren't that
benefit from the
scary.
bio upgrades.
Yeah, true. But that's the thing, right? If Dream can kind of like hold and kind of secure his bases in the perimeter, having that kind of the air control can really kind of help out because it gives him a bit of an advantage in kind of holding his positions, even slow pushing with the tank lines. But yeah, Coffee is not going to relent. He's going to looks like push the top position yet again.
Yeah. Yeah, and see, Look at the army supply. Coffee always has an extra force ahead of Dream, so he has the ability to multi-prong like this, and Dream just not able to defend it.
Yeah, and the more
his coffee does not move his drop in.
And the more you expand, the thinner you have to spread your army lines, and Coffee with the much larger marine count, as we see a drop in the main as well, he just doesn't have, he can't be in all places at once, and these small contingents of units are getting, taken out. Good cleanup here in the main, however. Really good trade there, I'd say, and Dream, looking at supply, he's only down about 12 army supply now, but actually, is he going to be able to wiggle his way back into this?
I think so. I think this drop did not go well for Coffee at all. He lost a lot of tanks, and he didn't really get any econ damage. He didn't destroy any production buildings, and he lost all of his tanks. There were like 3 or 4 tanks there, and medivacs as well. So,
yeah, most definitely. I will say, yeah, it's kind of the same theme. Coffee putting the pressure on. But Dream, now that his army supply getting up there a bit more, he can see his push coming in. It's quite a few tanks. The Marines, unfortunately, the tanks get isolated, and he's forced to lift again. But can he hold this attack? He's moving out of his own tank range, and Dream, again, forced to lift up his third base.
Yeah, but those Marines took so many shots from the tanks just before they went in, and there are no medivacs to heal them. They're just so vulnerable.
Yeah, no, the good position here. I feel like Coffee doesn't really need to commit. He's kind of forced the base up. Unfortunately, does not have the Viking count, so he will be forced to back out eventually. But yeah, it's really Coffee's playing really quite well. To be honest, this game, as we see double tank factory coming out of Coffee as well, and he's getting some Vikings, but you see now with this position putting pressure on, he knows where Dream's army is, and he's just double expanding behind this. So very very well played by Coffee so far. But Dream, he's almost maxed out and going for the drop in the main.
Fantastically. Yeah, this drop shouldn't be doing too much. If it draws all of Dream's army from that third base location, maybe Coffee can move in and maybe kill some tanks. But yeah, I don't. It's like still has no medivacs, by the way. Those Marines are still injured.
Yeah, and that's the thing, when you're already behind in the Viking count, you have to kind of do something to, as we see Liberators now coming to the fray for Dream, you need to, he's kind of churning out as many Vikings as he can, and therefore he's foregoing the medivacs. Thors are another option, quite clunky though. Oh boy, this is, oh boy.
This is a lot of circles on the map right now.
There is many circles.
Many circles. It's a game of circles. It's like an Olympic symbol here. And yeah, with Dream with the air superiority, just has free reign to just fly across the sky and have vision for the tanks. Doesn't want to sacrifice them though. So. Oh, yeah, Dream is going for a counterattack, though. Just Marines with 1 medivac.
Unfortunately, there is a planetary fortress there. Planetaries are cracked, but
this is gonna be close. Ooh, nice anti-armor missile there. The planetary survives, and these Marines will die. This did not go well for Dream.
Yeah, planetaries are so hard to beat in TVT with just Marines. They're really useful, as we see here. And looking at the front, like it's just a hop, step, and a jump away from Dream's 4th base. So, Waterfall's not the largest map, and as these players expand, we even see a turret line coming down. These players are going to become neighbors sooner rather than later.
I just realized this is a TVT.
This is indeed TVT.
It just hit me, like emotionally. Emotionally, it just hit me. It was like, oh no, this can go on for like 30 more minutes. Oh, look at the line of tanks.
Beautiful. Yeah.
What is this, an arcade game?
The only reason I say Coffee is, having tanks on that side is to slow down the expansion on the right side of the map. But actually, Coffee's just going to run right in the middle here, seeing that tank line all the way on the side, and I'm not sure if this bruised Marine count, if this is the right move, Steve.
No, this is not the right move. He's in the Crucible. Oh, no, this is... Look! Oh, Coffee just... Coffee may have just thrown the game right here.
Yeah, he's building 6 Marines at a time,
This is
but
insane.
he's got 4 command centers in the way too. But how is Dream? What is he going to do? Is he going to use this opportunity to kind of expand? Is he going to counter attack, or what is he going to do? It looks like he's just going to try and force Coffee back and some breathing space for Coffee. Which actually, is he going? What is this? Bye, thanks.
I think Dream needs to counterattack heavily right now. I think. Maybe he just doesn't realize how low Coffee is on army supply at the moment. Coffee is this transition into I'm guessing battle crew. What the hell are you going to get with five starports? It's gonna take a while. And Dream is when Susan Dream realizes, wait a minute, Coffee, you don't have an army. I could just kill you.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this kind of transition when you just lose your army like so. It's a good move at this point in the game. If you have a standing ground army that buys time for your transition, you can trade it out. I'd say, yeah, it could be BC, it could be just Mass Viking as well, what he's going to be going for, because he knows that Coffee knows he's down in the Viking count, and after that trade, yeah, Dream's actually, he's taking quite a phenomenal position. He's attacked this bottom right base too, and there's going to be action happening on the right side here now, Steak.
We have reactors going up on the starports, I'm assuming. So it's going to be Vikings? Liberators? Mass Lib?
Yeah, possibly, yeah, Viking Liberator. It could just be that he's looking to kind of trade out and take away that advantage from Dream. I feel like he knows he's got, a really good tank count. I don't know if he knows how many Dreams on one factory or two, but I think if he manages to get the jump on and take out this Viking count, that's one advantage that Dream is going to be, kind of in a tough position. As we say, this is a really nice concave there for Dream.
It's going into the concave of tanks again with one medivac.
Ooh, yeah, and Dream's his defensive line has been penetrated. These SCVs are now kind of on the run, and the Vikings can land, but you don't really want to have to trade out, especially if you can't really trade into that many tanks, and this is really scary from Coffee.
Yeah, because wait, Coffee needs to be careful and needs to leapfrog with the tanks and not push away with the Marines, because the Marines are super vulnerable. So you can see, yeah, 2 volleys from a tank and just boom, they're gone. And Dream still has the air superiority here.
Yeah, as we see Coffee bring in... Well, actually, no, it's Dream dropping Marines on top of these tanks, and Coffee's going to be forced to back superiority or Marine support. He's going to have to... Ooh, orbital going down there, but it looks like this is an awkward position because the units that are flying in, the Raven and the Vikings, he's making 4 Vikings at a time now, but it's just getting picked off. He needs to gather his units and get ready to push. As we see, I assume it's not 3-3 started yet for
they keep zooming in on that those NG bays to note that Coffee is not getting 3-3 bio upgrades. But thing is, it just has Vikings and tanks right now. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, and as we say, like Dream's going to be pushing this position on top of the production.
He's making medivacs. It's just like 5 medivacs. He's not making army units.
Yeah, this position is compromised, and I think Dream might be able to do... Oh, actually, good counterattack with the Marines, however, and...
I think Dream is okay with that, though. Yeah, sending some units back. It should be okay. It's just Marines, no medivacs, no nothing. They're already low on health.
Yeah, they're mega low. I have to say, a lot of pressure being put on Coffee here now. As you see, he's not too happy from the webcam, and I think this one might be gone. I think Dream might have worked back into this.
I think he's realizing just he threw the game. He has the advantage the entire game, and Dream was just super patient and diligent on the defense, and eventually it swung back.
Yeah, and that air superiority, that one of the few advantages Dream has had all game, is actually, really kind of, it's coming clutch for him here, as he could not get on top of those tanks. And Dream, I think this is it. Coffee's down to...
he's shaking his head. Yeah,
he's down to almost 1 mining base. His 3rd base is pretty much mined out, and yeah, it looks like we're gonna have JGG getting the first point.
290 Marines died for Coffee. So many. This is what happens when you don't have healthcare. Oh.
You don't have medevacs until it's too late. But yeah, and going back to
Yes,
the
3-3. Well,
well,
three,
this one,
just three. This is 3, not 3-3.
just 3.
Just 3.
But yeah, as we said before, that looking at the topography of the map, like Dream is literally just like a stone's throw away from the last one in base of Coffee, and he's forced to kind of defend here, and he does not want to be trading when he's down in economy like so.
Yeah. All the southeast corner side of the map is just like cleaned up. For Coffee, from Coffee presence, if you will. And Dream has all of the top map mining in nicely set up. 73 workers. You know, just churning out units and now banking up minerals and gas is maxed out.
Yeah, and it's they've kind of like gone from one side of the map to the other and then to the other, but yeah, Coffee's forced to defend this position, and Dream, he could even just go around, but his marine cam is superior. His air control is still superior as well. He has superior air superiority. Superior air superiority. But
It's superior. It is the superior one.
But yeah, I think GG is gold, and Dream patiently takes game number 1.
Yeah, which brings me to one of my favorite Terran songs. If I had a Viking, biddy 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 boom. All day long, just a biddy biddy boom. If I had some Vikings now. you gotta have Vikings. CVT, man.
Instead of medevacs, a bit too soon. A bit
Thing
too
is,
late
Coffee didn't have Vikings and he didn't have medevacs. Now that I think about
really
it, it's like what did he have?
Really tried a bit of a swarm style there. He did have some Vikings at one point. Unfortunately, in the trade.
Oh, no, I'm buffering. No,
Alright,
no.
I'm also buffering. We're both buffering.
Everything.
Even Kura is buffering. That's when you know someone's not right.
Not us.
But,
F's in the chat. Oh boy.
yeah, it's only game. We got another game to come. These are best of twos. If you are just joining us, welcome. But yeah, I just hope that it doesn't take super long because yes, I have got to get up in the morning for work. And I didn't know those TVTs.
You did not choose wisely.
I did not know. Still buffering.
We're buffering. We came back for like a second and then not. We're back. Oh, we are super low resolution right now.
Yeah. What's 1080p on that bad boy, but
I can't even see what map it is. It's
it is inside and out. So
inside and whoa! It just jumped ahead and we are in the game already. Like
what time are you at, Steak?
I can't see it.
35.
It's too blurry.
36.
I think it's 30 now.
I'm at 40 seconds and we have a proxy rack.
I honestly can't see.
Oh no, correct. Steer the ship. Steer the ship, correct.
This is so pixelated. I'm at 144p right now.
Do you know how to up it? The quality?
Yeah. Let's see, Chris. Okay, there we go.
2 racks.
Okay, I'm at 1 minute.
I'm at 104. Also down.
5, 106, 17, 18, 19.
You're ahead of me. Oh my god.
Of course I'm ahead. I'm smart and all that.
Yeah. We have got an abrupt kind of start to this game. Coffee is going for proxy 2 racks and Dream is SCV scouting.
Koro, make sure you switch the scene because Light is shouting in chat. I'm not sure.
Speaking of chat,
it's okay. Koro is shouting back at Light. It's fine. Everything's fine. Relax. Perfect production. Perfect.
Thank you.
All right. How's this proxy going?
For the raid, welcome 37 viewers.
Reapers on the way.
Steve, you must acknowledge the raid. Be a good boy.
All right, you got 2 Reapers on the way. 2 Rex Reaper. Dream, I don't believe Dream scouted that, right? But he does know that there's a proxy because he went to the other side of the map.
He does indeed. And trying to use that SCV to tank the first shot, so he had the first shot on the Reaper. The thing is, with the proxy 2 racks, you do not want to be trading at Reapers. You want to snowball that advantage.
Yeah.
You see here, Dream does have the high ground, and if he grabs a Marine, that'll be great, but no force to back off. And yeah, you have to kind of really... Every Reaper...
He's gonna snap it! Ooh, very good control by Coffee there, realizing, oh, I'm being chased by a Reaper. I gotta switch.
Every Reaper you lose here in this situation as the aggressor is horrible. So
Yeah.
he's done well so far to hold on. Helling gonna pop soon. But yeah, he looks like he's gonna feel comfortable to jump on. SCVs are pulled and will maybe grab the Marine, and yeah, good move so far by Coffee.
Just a note, Beyond did more damage with one Reaper so far.
Using Beyond is cheating. He's the Reaper King.
Alright, 5 Reapers.
Coffee is like budget brand Beyond. He needs more Reapers. He needs like 6 Reapers to get the damage of 1 Beyond Reaper. But good trades here, and again, may lose the first Reaper here now, unfortunately. But yeah, so far, may just
good defense. Good defense.
Actually, we've got Starport coming, and Hellions. So will you maybe be going for a Hellion drop in the main with a Reaper jump up, Steak?
Yeah.
So he needs to be very careful and not lose more Reapers.
Now with 3 Hellions around, yeah, you gotta split your Reapers now. They don't do the same damage because they just can't bunch up anymore. You can't rely on that like precise control. Because it's much easier to control a whole bunch of Reapers all at once, right? Than to just split them all the time. Nice use of the grenades there.
And again, and even some SCVs being pulled. Are they going to repair the Reaper, the Hellions?
Yeah,
yes,
they're going to repair the Hellions. And the supply depot. Both of them using the grenades pretty well. Coffee, I don't see it snowballing anymore. I think Coffee is realizing it as well. Like, yeah, the timer is up. Cyclone is not out yet. Gotta get out there.
We have a medevac coming to lift the Hellions in the main. So it looks like Coffee and his expansion, it is a bit later because he's opted to go for this Starport play, and using the Rax is actually kind of smart because it kind of foregoes that advantage. Even the Cyclone locks on, so that's a wasted lock on if he does take advantage right now. Oh, that's a scary amount of units, Steak.
Yeah, it is, but Dream does have enough to defend. It's gonna lose some SCVs, but if he loses anymore, it's starting to be really bad, though.
Keep in mind it's 1 base versus 1 base. Even though like Dream's got a natural finished, that is some catastrophic damage taken.
Yeah. Coffee is what, 13 SCVs ahead and has 2 bases. Nah. Yeah, no. Nah. It's not going to go, mate.
Yeah, even a
Dream
third
but as we
CC
saw
drop
in the
for
previous
Coffee.
game, like Dream can stay behind for a long time in a DVD and still win. So, you know. 2 tanks. Did you see Coffee cursing? Just the 2 tanks came out. It's like, oh god damn it.
Yeah, no, he's not happy with that.
It's like not
being
happy
able to put
with
that
that.
pressure on would be so helpful in this situation. But yeah, we see even though Dream, like he's got his expansion down, Coffee's already got the 3rd base down, but Coffee's still not happy with how this game's unfolding. If you just
I think he was going for the kill, and now he knows, I'm gonna have to survive the counter attack. I'm going to have to, you know,
get ahead and then throw the game and have Dream win.
Yeah. Because look at this, it doesn't have a lot to defend. He was very greedy.
Oh, even cancels the 3rd CC right before it finishes.
I mean, he has to. He has to. He can't hold with that. Oh, but the tank is unsieged.
Oh, that tank is in range of those turrets, and I think
the tank goes down.
Is Dream going to be able to do it here?
I don't know if he can finish the game, but he can definitely even out to the point where the game is now in his advantage. Oh, the Liberator at the back, but he's not getting any kills. It's getting destroyed.
The Liberator, I believe, is the kills on the left. Coffee's lost SCVs or 19? It must
No,
be GG.
no.
No?
Yeah,
Did the lib get 19
it's
kills?
it's Coffee's lost SCVs, not Dreams.
Oh yeah.
Coffee made the Liberator.
Yeah. And yeah, Coffee not happy at all with how that game unfolded. Dream, he persists and he holds the push and takes game number 2 and the set
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Hold on. We got flag. And GG. Yeah. Did you just place planted his desk? Kind of, yes. Coffee did kind of slump on his keyboard. Yeah, I was not happy with this because he almost had the kill, but Dream is like, no, mate, you didn't kill me. I'm not going to kill you back. This is in both games, Coffee had the huge advantage from the early game, and somehow Dream just made it work back in his favor somehow.
Yeah, very surprised he lost that one. I'm just thinking back, if he kept the Liberator at home, if he didn't lose that drop across the map, would the story have been a bit different? Could he have held? And unfortunately for him, even if he just backed away from the 2 tanks with his own 1 tank, it would let him consolidate and have kind of a spine to his defense. But no, that the tank got sniped by the 2 tanks of Dream, and it just kind of snowballed from there. So on one side, you have to feel a bit bad for Coffee for getting ahead, but you have to also keep in mind, Dream, you need to not just get ahead, you need to close out the game against a player of his caliber.
Yeah. And I think, as I noted on Coffee's face, you realize that when he saw the 2 tanks in Dream's base, and he realized his harassment ended with Dream having 2 full health tanks at home, and he's like, "Oh, I played super greedy. I can't defend that. I'm going to have to go back and try and defend." And he tried to buy a lot of time. Delaying Dream's push, but in the end, Dream was just super strong there.
Yeah, and he just got the better trade, and the SCVs bunched up a bit on the turret, so extra splash on them from the tanks, and it was it was a bit of a sad sight. But either way, advantage to Good Game Gaming as Dream takes 2 maps to 0 against Coffee. We have MacSed versus Rattata coming up next.
Yeah. Yes, Rattata, the artist formerly known as Vanya.
That is indeed. I remember Vanya, he was really kind of starting to break out. He was playing very well. I think last year, he was really kind of taking some games. He had a very nice ZVZ, but ZVP, Protoss is strong. That's a little bit of personal bias aside.
Listen, people. You're gonna get bias warning.
I am biased.
A graphic here.
You knew what you were getting when you invited me on, but yeah, I'm gonna be curious to see. MacSed is, I think he's 35 years old. So he's been around for a really long time. So a lot of experience. Where Rattata has, he's still a veteran as well. A lot of younger players are veterans now too, but. Yeah, I'll be curious to see in a prepared kind of series like this how each player's preparation is going to affect the end result.
My face when you consider 30 years a long time.
30 years? No,
30 years of age.
He's 35 years of age.
35 years of age.
Yeah,
well,
it's fine, your face.
I'm going to be 40 in 2 weeks. So.
Oh, he's been pro gaming since release. So. What's that? 12 years?
Yeah, something like that.
That's a long time to kind of play. But either way, it looks like we're going to get into the ratings here, and a C for MacSed. Thoughts on that, Max? Sorry, thoughts on that, Steak?
6 in strategy and 6 in defense. I might
8 in defense. So. But yeah, Retta, 9 in offense. I'd kind of say that is quite accurate. But yeah,
well,
I like
these. It's European Zergs, mate.
The earnings is 0. It's a bit sad.
I think it says Rattata, maybe.
Rattata, Rattata or Rattata?
I don't. It's like a Pokemon thing. Yeah, I have no idea.
Either way, we've kind of got it's the Rattata has the advantage in the offense, or MacSed has the advantage in defense. We have the mindset advantage to MacSed, but the macro advantage to Rattata. So it's going to be, you know, I feel like the first map here on Tropical Sacrifice could dictate a bit of how this series will unfold. Obviously, it's a 2-game series, so yeah, we'll dictate at least half the series. But yeah, a 6-point advantage to Rattata in the total score.
Yeah, I think this is the first time we see like two players where their stats are like almost opposed in their like advantages and disadvantages.
It's like yin and yang.
It's like
you know?
there's a symmetry. There's like if you pass on a horizontal line, you have a symmetrical like thing.
What is that shape, Steak? What do you call it?
Vlogagon.
A blogger.
I don't know. A blurstagon.
Unless we've invented this shape, it is ours. But either way, spawning in the bottom left position, if Invictus Gaming in the blue, it is MacSed.
Oh, that's quick, thanks. Good job, good job. In the top right center, good game gaming. Rattata.
Beautiful. See, all you need is someone to help steer you in the right direction.
Someone have to help remind me that when the screen changes, the intro is like immediate. You are already zooming in.
But here we go. MacSed the Chad and Rattata also a Chad in his own right. Who is going to come out, with the advantage as we see a triangle third being taken as a natural for Rattata straight off the bat.
I want to try MacSed's couch there at the back. It looks very comfy.
It's like he's vibing as well. I don't know if he's listening to music or...
Yeah. I'm trying to imagine. It's like light jazz.
He's listening to like elevator music.
Look, it's like Babylink. If you know Babylink's stream, she's laddering while listening to the chillest piano music that puts you to sleep. It's like the most.
I cannot. Yeah, when I ladder, I cannot listen to that kind of music. It just, especially in ZVT when it's so mechanical, you just
You go to Light's stream. It's like.
Yeah, Light's got the samba tunes.
It's like Latin. It's like Latin music. And then you go to Babylink. It's like. Ding, dong, bow, ba-da-ding, dun, dun.
We should crowdfund a Light ASMR video. I would watch that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far we see a warp gate going down straight away. Adept 2, so probably expect to see. I don't know if it's going to be delayed Stargate with a mind games from MacSed, but generally when you get warp gate this fast, it is going to be a either a Robo or a Twilight play. So as we see Stargate going down, it is a bit delayed, but it could just be, I'd say, mind games by MacSed. First game of the series, you want to set a precedent. You want to unsteady your opponent.
There is a probe hanging out at the east corner there, this edge of the map. I think it's just for a scout, though. Looks like it's going into the natural of Rattata right now. Trying to see what's up, trying to see the timing on that natural base. Because Rattata did take the unnatural.
And you see Rattata too. He's keeping his Overlord so he can see the unit that pops out. If it's an Adept, he's going to go into Scout. If it's a Stalker, he can retreat to that pillar. So, you can also see if that Adept moves across the map as well. If he needs to make extra links against the 2 Adept offensive because he is split with his bases because he took the triangle third. But he sees the Adept pop. He sees them both at home, and he's just going to drone and going to scout the main and see this Void Ray.
Yeah. But the Void Ray is also going to be pretty good at cleaning up the Overlords and preventing future scouts. So that's a good choice there.
Most definitely, yeah. Stargate, really good. Now that Queen Walks have been nerfed, it's a really good medium to go in. If you want to do it, a build that's a little bit kind of out there, so everyone gets zapped down.
Why do they use the special ability of the Void Ray? It doesn't do damage to light units.
Overlords are armored.
They're armored?
Yeah.
No, they're.
Are you talking about like 4v4 when one of the guys is massing Void Rays and uses it on the Zerglings? Or...
No, I always thought like Overlords, they don't have, it doesn't like benefit that. Or maybe I'm confusing it with Queens.
Yeah, queens aren't armored.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yeah,
confusing it
overlords
with
are.
queens.
So as we see,
Yeah,
Oracle
yeah,
follow
yeah.
up, and this is a slight variation. You'll kind of see. Actually, you're still in sync. Yeah. Kind of an Oracle meant to surprise. Maybe catches a because Zerg's is easy to defend against a Void Ray without spores, but as you
Mhm.
see, Rattata, he's not skipping anything. He takes a really fast kind of, a pre 5 minute fourth base, and he's actually in quite a good spot here as we have +1 attack coming down too. So good start here for Rattata.
Yeah, we got Zerglings on the way, Bending Nest on the way as well. So, gonna maybe go for a big old Bane bust on that natural base, or maybe just go roll into the third, just get a denial on that, and then hang back while letting the Protoss stew at the back.
Yeah, we have quite a few gateways coming down, and bear in mind, MacSed's not actually making any probes now, so he's cutting a little bit to get these gateways out. Resuming
Hmm.
probe production now, so if Rattata does manage to bop in as his overlord, so his oracles get a couple of kills, just one kill. If he does manage to get in and see, he'll see that probes are still being produced by the next side because there is that visual kind of indicator. But
Yeah,
there's a lot of gateways, and I feel like we could be seeing a +1, maybe a +1 zealot timing,
plus
or is
one
this
charge,
hero
plus
style?
one
Yeah.
charge lot. But here's the thing: Rattata is going +1 Link Bane. I think Rattata is going to be okay, unless he's taken really by surprise by that.
But the Lingbane defense against charge lots, it's very snowbally. You can either defend it really easily and be in a fantastic spot. These lings get a little bit of damage, or it can just snowball in the other player's position.
Hmm.
As you see, a lot of kind of lings and banes coming now. I think you might be right. Seek would have a bit of aggression ending up here. Is that banes heading towards the third base? Yes, it is.
Ah, but they are slow those. They waddling in. Nice plates by MacSed there. Going to minimize the casualties. Actually, not going to lose too much to the Banelings. Most of these probe kills were for the Zerglings.
Yeah, and some Zerglings coming to clean up as well, and a couple more kills too. And it's not, generally not good losing 12 probes or so against Zerg. Actually, you might even lose this whole position. There's some Archons walking in, and Oracle's coming to defend,
Uh,
but there's a +1 Ling Steak.
I think the Nexus is going to go down. And
Yeah,
these
really
Zealots,
well
oh,
done.
the Banelings hit the Zealots and they're so low in health right now.
And yeah, I was gonna say, it's kind of important to when your drone count's not super high because Rattata's on 61 drones. You want to get heaps of damage there, and he got a great amount of damage. The Zealot run by with Hydras now popping, it's not gonna get much done at all.
Yeah, MacSed got supply blocked by all of that as well. So that's kind of delayed his production. And yeah, the Warpers are going to try to harass here with the two Archons, but that's not going to be a lot. Or Tata, does he have any Banelings? He needs a few Banelings here for defense.
Yeah, it's gonna be a slight kind of time. I think there's just too much of a massive Hydras. As the Queen's tank,
Yeah,
he will
oh
lose a
yeah.
couple Queens, but it's much they're much more tanky than Hydras, and
That is a scary amount of DPS from those Hydras.
now we have
They're
plus.
this such a deceptive unit because they seem so squishy, but then there's like a lot of them, and you're like, oh,
If you don't have splash,
oh.
yeah, they just shred, as we've seen Miyamaka play. But yeah, this is starting to look a bit tough for Max, and he needs to kind
Oh,
of.
sneak attack goes. No, that does not manage to get in there.
It looks like he might be able to break with the +1 lings, and yeah, he does manage to get in,
Yeah.
and that's something you need
Go
to keep
all the way
mindful
into the main base.
as a
Oh, I
Protoss
like,
player.
I like the poop drop on the
The
upgrade.
forge to slow it down, yeah. When you warp in, sometimes if you use all your warp-ins, you aren't able to plug the hole. As we see, it looks
Yeah.
like a warp prism in the main with an Archon drop as well. There's action going on everywhere, Steve.
Yeah, but it's mostly going in favor of Rattata.
Indeed, you're so smart.
I am. I'm an analyzer. I
'Cause I
analyze
agree.
the numbers, and I look at the numbers and see the Rattata has bigger numbers. Chase, Chase has Rattata has bigger
The
more
numbers,
numbers.
Seek, what do they
The
mean?
numbers don't lie.
That Archon drop, the warp prism just barely getting away, even going into phase modes. Maybe so he doesn't accidentally F2 it. I don't know. That's actually be pretty cracked if that's what it's for. But yeah, MacSed, he can't quite get that critical mass. He's consolidate. He's got his third base again, and he's getting defenses, but that's a scary army from Rattata.
Yeah, it's really, really big. MacSed is trying to get Colossi here, but that transition is going to be a long time coming. These are just... It's a lot of Archons, but that's also a lot of Zerg. Nice use of the Stasis Wards, but that's not going to be enough. 19 probes just disappeared out of nowhere and into nothingness. And there's still more coming for Rattata. More reinforcements are on the way. Those Hydralisks are not going to be staying here alone. And that's going to be their first game in this match. Series, not match.
Yeah, Rattata
going
takes
for Rattata.
it. Very strong +2 tying there. Even if he didn't really trade the greatest versus the army, all he needed to do was kill the probes off those Banes, a really good Bane flank, and that takes the advantage to 3-0 for GGG. Good gaming over Invictus.
Yeah, so the best that Invictus can hope for now is a reverse sweep and then to go into an ace match. Yeah. This is a rough spot to be in.
Yeah, and keep in mind later on you've got Nice against XY as well, and Nice is a very high caliber Protoss player too. He plays Protoss, so
there it is. There. See, where I'm pointing? That's where the bias is. See the bias?
One. I can't do bias.
I need to look at the stream. I'm not sure where your camera is. No,
point down. Point down.
Down there.
Yeah.
This is where the bias is.
Stop pointing up. I'll point the gun up.
Be careful with that thing.
Yeah, man. Here we go. We've got
Stargazers.
Stargazers. What do you think of this map, Steek?
I love it. I always love the.
I
love the map. I love every map that gets immediately vetoed by players. I like.
Is that just because you're a hipster, or?
Because I'm a caster and I like when things, are interesting.
You don't see things often.
I don't play it. I don't play this stupid game. That's why I don't hate this map.
Oh man.
It's very easy, Chase. It's a very easy answer.
That is an easy answer. I kind of
I'm smart enough not to play this game.
I wish I was smart enough not to, but here we still stand. As I streamed a couple days ago, lost 260 MMR. So
no. Your numbers are not big. Oh, so there's nothing in the corner.
This morning in the top left, it is the
Invictus Gaming.
MacSed. MacSed, yes, in the blue.
Don't waste time with the.
And in the top right, it is the Zerg in the red, spawning in the top right position for the red player. It is GGG Rattata. I think I said in the red. Three times.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's in the red. Which is actually pretty good. In business, that's good. You want to be in the red. The red means your business is profitable.
You don't want to be in the red. I think it's profitable for not you.
No.
Yeah.
In the red is not profitable. Right. In the black is profitable.
Oh my god. And the black sounds scarier.
Guys, that's why black. That's why they call it Black Monday.
You got red, and you got dark red, and then you got in the black. Yeah, expansion denied for MacSed again. Rattata thrown off. That's such a simple move, Steak. But if your opponent prepares, you can just throw them completely off. It doesn't do too much in the the main scheme of things. But it's just a little mental advantage as well.
I don't think this rattles the Rattata. Rattata is unrattled by that, I think. I
think if he lost the first game, he might be a bit rattled, but I hate it when I get... Oh no, I shouldn't say this, because everyone's going to do it to me. Because I never learned the optimal build to deal with. I'm too lazy. So I hate it when it happens to me.
Yeah.
But
no, it's the unnatural base. Yeah, like this is something that
the unnatural natural.
The unnatural natural, yes. It's if you're a player Zerg at a high level, you're used to it. It happens a lot. You kind of know at once you realize this is designed to annoy you. You can just be like, I shall choose not to be annoyed by this.
Just don't be annoyed.
I'm not annoyed by this. And then it doesn't do anything, right?
Next time that happens to me, Steak, I'll say, "You're not annoying me," really loudly.
You are not annoying me. I am
Yeah.
not annoyed. You're annoyed.
Ooh, Stargate again. Here we go. So, and second adept to follow too. You know what this means, Steak?
What?
It means we're going to be seeing units that fly.
Well, wait. Well, yeah. I'm guessing we start with an Oracle, because that's pretty good on this map, right? Sneak it into the main base, you get some nice little kills, and you get a good scout along the way on those that little pocket base.
That poor Zergling. But yeah,
Second
just the one
they're
adept.
such horribly misunderstood creatures.
Nothing kind of built yet by MacSed. There's a Void Ray right now. But yeah, this map layout. Well, what do you kind of bit of analysis here? What do you think? It seems like a really good map for kind of. There's not many bases on it, but it's really easy to kind of take your bases. You know what I mean? There's a gold in the middle, but what do you kind of expect when you go into a game on Waterfall, with a ZVP?
What in Stargazers?
Oh, Suckers. Yes, my apologies.
And I don't expect anything because, as I said, I don't play this.
Okay.
But
I'm trying to
what I
scene,
do like
you know?
about this game. Well, see, this is the thing. The thing is, you do have a pocket base, but it's not exactly a pocket base because it can become vulnerable very quickly. So you have to be very careful if you're going to use it, whether as a third or as a natural. It's gonna be dangerous.
Most definitely. I mean, keeping in mind too that yes, you can kind of, if you take the triangle third base, you can kind of, take the ground between the watchtower and the mineral wall, but if you don't have that, it's such a large rotation from the pocket base around to the, through the main and then through the natural to. It's a bit risky, and you'll see some players as this Oracle flies in, gets swatted away. You'll see some players take it quite quickly for the purpose of mining it out as soon as possible, so they don't have to worry so much about holding a position. As we see here, MacSed taking it.
You can also plug your base at the natural, and then use the pocket base as your main angle of attack, and sort of shorten your rush distance to the enemy base in that way. So that's it can be. It's one of those things where it can be like a pocket base. It can be offensive. It can be a vulnerability. I like this setup. That's why I like this map. There's a lot of things that can go wrong or right on this map. I'm guessing this is why, players hate it. It's not standard. You can't just rely on the builds that and win based on your macro. You have to pay attention to what's going on. You have to read your opponent. You have to scout these locations. You have to understand the map and its idiosyncrasies and adapt that to your usual playstyle. So it's a lot. It adds another layer to the game.
It's exciting because even as a player, you might not like non-standard play. It really shows the adaptability, as you said, that extra layer, taking the initiative or reacting to your opponent taking the initiative on this map. It really does separate kind of a great player from the best player. And we see here with the way MacSed's kind of sitting up, he's gone for a very kind of Stargate into Robo and Twilight, and we've actually got a Swarmhost Nidus from there.
Swarmhost Nidus, yeah. Look at the butt. We have a butt. It's a butt. MacSed, I mean, it's getting blink, so should be okay. If he has some stalkers at the back at his base, and he's aware that Nidus is an option, it should be okay to move around and block it. There is an overload sneaking around on the northeast, the north edge of the map. MacSed is pushing it away. He's killing the vision. Looking at the map.
This is very Dark-esque by Rattata here. I'm not too sure how I feel with the amount of Oracles in the field, but he is making Queens to reinforce, and the Oracles do actually catch the
Oracles catch the Nidus. He gotta deny the Nidus.
Because the Oracles have spell damage too. They just fire down and kill that Nidus straight away.
Yeah. They are running out of energy though, so can't really rely on that for long.
as these lings, and now Max had realized to deal with these. There's an added threat knowing that they're
Yeah, it does. Maxa did not see the swarm host yet, right? It doesn't know about it.
Ooh.
How did that changeling even get there? That was some James Bond level shit right there. How did it sneak all the way to the
Ooh.
back of the main base?
I don't think you'll be able to snipe this base with the super battery if it is activated, but it looks like Max
It's
said he's not going
activated.
to activate it.
Yeah, Maxa is like, nah, I'm out.
Yeah, good move there by Rattata. And keep in mind, he's pretty all in. He's only on 66 drones here, so reinforcing with some low tier 1 units, but Max said he's up 10 probes and he's already got a third base. I need to get more damage done than just that for Rattata.
I think this is like the 5th Nidus that gets killed in this game so far, and these are expensive things, building units. It's not the best of trades.
Despite losing the top base, I feel like MacSed's defending quite well so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's been on 3 bases against the 4 bases of a Zerg, so that's not the. It's pretty even, all things considered.
Oracles are out of energy, as he said.
And he didn't lose any probes because he evacuated them before the swarm hosts were attacking. Nice stasis ward there, freezing the Zerglings. The Stalkers don't get surrounded by them. Gonna blink backwards. Gonna try and maybe wait for the Locusts to time out, and then maybe swarm those roaches. MacSed is on the back foot here.
Yeah, I would have really liked to see Rattata kind of focus down that cyber core to remove some of the mobility of this Stalker heavy army that the Queen's reinforcing.
They have no energy. They're useless.
Just kind of free flying, but yeah, actually, wow, high.
They're like Overlord
drones here for Rattata.
They're basically overseers at that point.
No, I think that overseer is a bit more useful than these.
Yeah, there's this detection.
Do you think we're going to see lurkers here? The fast hive and Hydra Den?
Could be.
Oh, if he gets his natural base.
I don't think we'll get to that. I think Rattata is breaking MacSed right here, right now.
Yeah, I think MacSed's going to hold.
Recoverable.
But losing the natural like that, yeah, he needs to get some counter pressure done because this is.
His supply blocked as well. He can't warp in anything. I know.
Aggressive blink forward, and yeah, Rattata, he can just back off now. He's killed 2 bases, and he's got a hive coming with 4 bases of his own, but looks like he's going to try trade out a little bit more, just going to squeeze a little bit more value out of these units as the Queens have transfused energy, and another Swarm Host wave coming in.
Now, Rattata is not expanding. He's not really building a lot of army units to replace. Oh, yeah, there we go. Gonna make 20 Zerglings to replace the ones that died. And with that Nidus still up and running, this is quick reinforcements here. I'm gonna lose the Queens, so that might be dangerous. MacSed might be in a position to actually destroy this position. But yeah, Rattata's still way ahead. Gonna get lurkers. There they are.
Lunkers, and not only those, but
boys.
Vipers as well. If you keep in mind, we've got both Stargate Tech and Robotech, but no High Templar out, which means Vipers are going to be super useful as these Oracles beam down these Ravagers. But yeah, Max are going to be stuck down to 2 bases here, and I think you're right. I think Rattata's going to take the series 2-0, Steak.
Well, with the Colossi in, there's a chance for MacSed to bounce back, but you need to do super damage. Rattata is now on 5 bases, the 5th base being a gold base. It still has the pocket base, by the way. just
yeah,
in the back pocket, you know.
Interestingly enough, too, we had a fleet beacon started for MacSed. I think he cancelled it, and he's gone extended thermal lance, probably realizing he can't afford it. But Hydras for Rattata against 3 Colossus is
He doesn't have Vipers though. The space infestors, the sky infestors.
The space infestors.
Oh, they're just. Oh, look at that.
What Colossus?
Just got yoinked. They just got yoinked and died. Just. That was so expensive.
Oh, even a parasitic bomb as MacSed splits off there. But
that's an insult at that point.
I know it's only doing shield damage, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But yeah, Rattata, I was a bit skeptical, but it looks like he's still only on 64 drones and he doesn't really have a bank, but he's played this quite, abusing the mobility of the swarmers, even catching his stalkers, reinforcing. He's played this very well this game.
Yeah, MacSed still has a scary army, but Rattata has the ability to remake all the units that he's losing, and I don't see MacSed winning this unless Rattata really messes things up, and it doesn't look like he's messing things up.
Yeah, no, Max had a bit of a misclick there, losing the Void Rays and some Stalkers too, forced to blink away. Nidus
and the Lurkers haven't even come into play yet. We still have the Lurkers to worry about.
Just one Lurker, just a
the one
Digi Lurker. Oh, the Viper's getting slapped there.
All I need is one.
Some nice moves from Max to pick up the Vipers and Nidus when loses the Observer, but at the end of the day, Seek, it's a tale of numbers, and Hydra's, but there's no splash in these numbers, are deadly.
And Rattata in the southwest corner of the map just destroyed the fourth base location there for MacSed, so there's nothing there, and yeah.
The one Lurker.
The one Lurker.
It's like a
to rule them all.
What is it called? It's like a mental Lurker, just to like demoralize your opponent. Because they don't know you only got one. Maybe the other's out of range.
It's like, but by the way, I could have also made Lurkers, just so you know. I had the technology.
But there we go, 20 probes getting taken out. Even though this army's actually cleaned up with the help of 2 Colossus, it is not a train.
GG is called.
Yeah. And MacSed falls. Rattata takes game number 2. And that confirms, I believe,
sweep here.
Good Game Gaming is going to take the game, but we are still playing our last series, which will be XY versus Nice.
Yeah, hold on. GG. Yeah, there we go. So Invictus Gaming wins the series, the match.
Mm-hmm.
The series and the match. But like we said, every map is important in this tournament. So you gotta play all the games, and you have to get your map, as many map wins as you can. This can really be the thing that sets you apart from other teams. This is a round robin; it's very important. Those things often end up being the thing that wins you, a spot in the finals, in the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. Every map counts, and in a cutthroat competition like this, where you've got teams like DPG as well, and DPG, I think, are they knocked out now? Or Shopify Rebellion, really strong teams, and every map does certainly count towards that end score. But yeah, it's going to be XY. I have heard, my friend in the Chinese community did tell me that XY, there's a bit of a meme about him that he plays better. He plays like a god after midnight. I don't know the time in China. He actually told me there was apparently a caster there's a team league and one of XY's teammates was playing, and the casters joked that XY's teammate was playing like turtleneck, so it would get to midnight, so XY would clean up.
Buying time.
Yeah, buying time for that. But it'll be interesting to see how the veteran goes against Nice, who is a very young player, but also finished, I believe, in second place at EPT, Taiwan and Hong Kong. So it's going to be a really pretty interesting series to watch. No Zerg, so that's sad. But
nice. Well,
nice.
We had one Zerg here for you, so
yeah, I'm happy. One Zerg, better than EPT China, which was all Protoss and 2 Terran.
And not just a Zerg, he won in a ZVP, so you should be at least somewhat vindicated, happy, excited, elated.
Super elated.
not super Zerg depressed.
I am slightly less. It's still not worth it, but it's slightly worth staying up to like 3 a.m. on a work day. I'm kidding, Steve. we're at the casting Archon. We got to carry on the flame, you know.
Yes. Trying to think, like, when you go to work and try to explain, like well, no, I went to sleep. I didn't get much sleep. Like, well, what did you do all night? And it was like, PVZ, man, PVZ. PVZ.
PVZ, and oh, look at that
Oh,
micro for
mine's a
XY.
10 for XY. Maybe it's after midnight. That's why.
Maybe. Unironically, maybe it is. Why they put
I have a
10.
combination of micro 5 and mindset 10. It's just like he loses a lot of units, but he doesn't care. It's like
A C for nice. I thought this is going like. Is there pluses like C plus and B plus and D plus?
No. This is just letters, and S is the
okay.
highest rank.
S. Oh, it's like those Japanese fighting games.
And we only had 2 S's. I think it was Dark and Maru.
I think those are pretty good company for S's.
Yeah.
But yeah, mindset advantage.
And Beyond is somehow B. Explain that to me.
Okay. I don't think I can. Still not letting it go.
No, never let it go.
Oh,
Sorry,
man.
I don't know what came over me there.
Nothing. You're fine.
If you say so, it's okay. It's fine.
But yeah,
I'm not scared. You're scared.
Gonna be curious.
All right, we're Stargazers again. Jeez.
Stargazers. Yes, we've had a lot of Stargazers today.
Actually, I think we had Stargazers in Waterfall more than any other map today.
Yeah, we have indeed. It's been yeah, it's been cool.
Hey, let's go to the map. Invictus Gaming XY.
And spawning in the top left position, it is Big Game Gaming's nice.
Sorry, I interrupted you, but the intro was interrupted us. It's like I had to jump on it. What are you saying?
It's okay. It's all good. Nice and XY. So, any predictions? What do you think? Are we gonna have a clean sweep here for Good Game Gaming, or is Invictus Gaming gonna get some maps back?
To be completely candid, I'm not well versed with XY and Nice and their plays. Not yeah.
At least you're
Usually
honest.
either I'm either asleep or doing other things while we cast the China and Hong Kong Taiwan tournaments.
I feel that. I feel that indeed. I like to sleep too. Yeah.
Wake up, Jason! Wake up!
Unfortunately, I didn't get to. I was a bit sad when I was doing some of the factoids for EPT, and it was hard getting some facts on some of the China players because the region's a bit more kind of isolated compared to other regions, but.
Yeah.
I did get some good information on XY, but unfortunately didn't play on stream. So I'm glad I could mention the that he plays like a god after midnight in here. So that works out.
You got inside information. It's kind of an issue with the Chinese scene that you only see like a handful of players that make it out to the international scene, and the others are kind of like something that only Light and Yakuzaku get to see because they're casting the Chinese tournaments, so they know very well. I'm like I don't know. If it's not Papa Panda, I have no idea.
But yeah, no, it's Papa Panda's really good fun to watch. But as we see Reaper coming to scout, going to see a pylon. Going to also see the second pylon, so he's going to know there's nothing too hectic going on. Bear in mind, well, actually, he might lose this Reaper unless he gets a grenade. No, he is going to lose it. I was going to say, bear in mind, we have seen some Protoss players actually getting a third pylon earlier than usual when they do the mine games. So seeing 2 pylons in the main at this point is not always going to be, an indicator that you're safe. But in this case, Nice is just playing a nice macro game. Booms. And
Yeah.
Phoenix is going to be the tech of choice.
Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be Phoenix. Sorry, got burpy a little there. I'm not sure I like it unless you're going Mass Phoenix, in which case you want to start as early as you want. But if you're just getting this to harassment or something, it's like, yeah. I think an Oracle on this map is way more applicable.
Yeah. He just picked up a SCV. In this push, is he going to build a turret with this? Does he know it's Phoenix or? Oh no! Turn it around.
I think he picked up. Was that
For the
a scouting
watchtower.
SCV that was picked up?
Yeah, 2 Phoenix now. Helion's going to get into the main base here, and what is it? Defenders 1 adept, but these probes are a little bit exposed. But no, there's also 3 Phoenix. Wow, he's really cranked them out, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's going Mass Phoenix here, I think.
And shield batteries.
I'm not an expert on the Mass Phoenix build, but
a Phoenix faster than Helion's.
Yeah.
I think the fastest unit is a Zergling and Creep, right? And then so, oh my god, that's just a distraction as the Widowmine's come in. Even I was distracted.
Nice splits there. Does lose 1 extra probe that might not have been needed to lose, but not the worst. And considering you kill the Medivacs and the Widowmines as well, then you're good.
Well, that's just the thing, right? He's kind of committing to these. Like Phoenix is really good against this these kind of styles, these drops. He's coming into drop again in the natural, and needs to be a bit careful. But Nice is on it.
That almost catches the evacuation there. So they're still in the main base. The Widowmine getting out of cooldown, but Nice did evacuate the probes in time. Not to catch that. So yeah, all in all, really good defense by Nice against all of these Widowmines.
Indeed.
But there are more. But wait, there's more.
There's more.
More what? More Widowmines.
It's not stopping there. And at one point, it feels a bit kind of like a. The one good thing about this Phoenix play is, during this Widowmine drop against the Phoenix play is it's generally if you can land the Widowmine, you're guaranteed to get a shot off. As we see, as long as you don't walk right into it.
Worst target firing ever. That Widowmine could have killed so many probes and it killed 1.
That's very sad, yes. He's just using it to buy time. And to be honest, like at first I was a bit skeptical, but it's keeping these Phoenix at home and letting him expand.
It's keeping the Phoenix at home. It's wasting their energy on units that are relatively cheap. And if you're lucky, you get a lot. He's setting up a trap. He's setting up a trap for the Phoenix.
This is sick.
They're gonna chase the Medivac. They're gonna chase the. What am I watching here? What am I watching here? That could have been way worse.
I think it was only 1 Phoenix that went down.
Yeah.
There. That's so sad.
And the Oracle. The Phoenix.
I felt like they were bunched up a bit more. Yeah.
But could have been so much worse. That could have been so much worse. I was so excited and it was like, eh.
I was watching for Nice's reaction and he didn't really have much of anything. It was just if that was me, I would just remove from the.
I was mesmerized by the red glowing eyes of those Widowmines. I would have liked to see my face while I was watching that. Just a rictus of mad laughter.
To try that. I've done that in teams, the old debate, but you just pop like 8 Widowmines down the middle of nowhere and put a siege tank when your opponent's like massing AA units. It's
like, I'm just a lonely siege tank. Come play with me.
Literally. That's literally how it goes.
It's like a tank dressed in like an anime character. Like Bugs Bunny and like
and like the damsel in distress, yeah.
Yeah. Like, ooh, I'm just a lonely tank in the middle of the woods. Alright, these Widowmines are not doing enough damage anymore. I think it's time to stop with the Widowmines. I need to see how many Widowmines died this game.
Yeah, but as we see, like the even though he's lost a lot of Widowmines, he's got the most damage. But this push, his economy has been virtually untouched, and the third base has gone down now. And this push is there's Widowmines involved.
Yeah.
What do you think's going to happen? I don't know if the Marine.
Oh, nice with a one shot there.
There's
But
no
I think it's
Colossus.
gonna happen. It's gonna be chaos. That's what's gonna happen. You have Widow Mines spread all over the place. Just trying to catch the odd Phoenix as they're flying. And oh, there's an observer. Never mind.
A good pickup there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
up in the main.
Oh, the Marauder's just gonna waddle in.
And with the Widow Mines dug in here and the Marines giving anti-air. Oh!
Ooh. Very
Yeah,
cute
this is
moves
going-
there. Trying to drag the Widowmine splash onto the medevacs. But oh, that's a risky pickup. No, not
Yeah.
worth it.
I was about to say this was going very well for XY, but yeah, nah. This is a pretty good defense by Nice.
Yeah, all things considered, good claim there. Oh, drops the mule hammer, but it was a good defense for Nice, and the supply is a little bit deceiving, even though XY is very slightly up. If you look at the army compositions, we have Ghost on the way for XY, but you've got Colossus, you've got Phoenix, you've got Extended Thermal Lance finished, extra gates being added.
And we're getting overseer speed, not overseer. Observer speed. Yes.
Yeah, I think actually XY's jumped up a little bit more, but I think if he wants to attack, he's gonna have to do it soon, because actually 4 Colossus, that might be too many already. But it's no meat.
Yeah. You can't attack into that until you get something to neutralize them, either Vikings or Ravens to interference matrix them. But even Ghosts to just reduce their shields or something.
You've got a Disruptor coming up soon as well. The greatest unit in the game. Everyone loves the Disruptor.
I agree. Oh no! See, this is what happens to Bio that goes up against 4 Colossi. They just the lasers, they're strong. Good, good sneak attack with the Widow Mines does a lot of damage. I don't. Is that worth it? I don't know, but it's something. It's better than nothing. It evens up the worker count. 25 Widow Mines died. 27 probes. So almost as many as probes.
Yeah, no, that's actually all it takes is a couple of Widow Mines to get a good result. You don't really need to.
Oh! I thought for a second. Oh, I thought it was a trap. XY was setting up a trap, but Nice was not falling for that. Lifted up that Widow Mine that was dug in the trees there. That was nice move there by Nice move.
Nicely nice.
Yes, it was nice moves by Nice move nicely.
But yeah,
yeah, there's the EMP, big EMP there.
There's not all that much anti-air. There is Phoenix out and a couple of Stalkers, but Vikings they've actually got some really good EMPs, and this is quite a scary army for XY. But as we said before, with the 3 Disruptors and 3 Colossus, this is enough.
The Vikings jump on top of the Colossi, but they don't actually kill the Colossi, the one that was in the red. And the Disruptors push the army on the ground away. XY just not punching in through just yet. And now the Ghosts are at the front and they all die. Oh no. But the Colossi go down. Disruptors are still on the ground. Once they off cooldown, XY will have to back away.
Really pretty good trades there for XY, and we see now Nice being quite aggressive. Has to be careful, he has to stay in range of those Disruptors. And
kills the Observer. He tries to destroy the Widowmine with the Disruptor, but he kind of missed it. So there's still a Widowmine dug in there somewhere. XY going for a quadruple drop here.
Quadruple
water pylon. See, this is why you need you need to keep an eye on that base at all times.
You certainly do. Yeah, that pylon.
Oh! Hesitated.
Might have landed there if you didn't accidentally pull it back. Yeah. This is quite a potent kind of drop force here from XY, and he can't really. He's going to try and snipe.
Oh, can he snipe some of the disruptors? Okay, this
Almost
snipes one.
But,
And we finally have concussive shells here.
Finally. I mean, we've actually got, Liberators and probably Lib Range coming, which is, to be honest, not a bad idea at all against Robo play. We get to see some kind of, transition into Skytoss from Nice. We also haven't seen any High Templar yet, so this is actually... Sorry, I say a trend. I mean, he's gone Skytoss, obviously, but no like carriers or late game uniform. So, but yeah, I like this move by XY, to be honest.
Actually, Storm wouldn't be too shabby. I mean, now it would be pretty bad because now you have a Marauder heavy army, but before, it could have come in really handy for Nice.
It certainly can. We've got another skirmish on the map here. Liberators in the fray, and there just isn't enough bio and XY. It looks like he's going to be pushed back, and
that was a massacre. That was not good. Not good at all for the Terran.
No,
that did not do well.
I agree. I concur.
I concur.
But yeah,
Chase and I approve this message.
Especially when you've got Lib Range about halfway finished, you don't want to be trading out like that. Maybe saw an opportunity, but it wasn't quite. And I think Nice is just going to snowball a little bit and force XY into a more defensive posture.
Yeah. I like the turret there. I'm going to shoot the Colossus. I can shoot something.
Get closer. Come here,
I'm helping. I'm helping. There's a DT shrine for good measure as well.
Yeah. You can. I mean, it's people say when behind Dark Shrine, but when you get ahead without
when not behind Dark Shrine, when exactly not behind or yes behind Dark Shrine, always Dark Shrine, all the time Dark Shrine, just Dark Shrine.
You said very eloquently.
Yes, as I say eloquently.
Oh, actually, yeah, looks like the table's kind of turned. Does catch a Colossus, which is nice, but this bio army is just not enough to deal with the army of Nice.
You said the Colossus, which is nice. Yes, it is. It is nice as Colossus. The Colossus of Nice.
The nice Colossus, the nice sniper.
The nicest of all Colossi.
It's too late for this. Too late to do this anymore.
And you know what? It's too late for these SCVs as well. Oh, I hope they pay their union dues. Oh, GG's called.
And Nice is game number 1.
Nice is like, okay, just PvT, That's how you play it. You get disruptors, you get Colossus, and you kill them.
Pretty much, yeah. No, Nice played that very well. He defended the Widowmine drops pretty fantastically, except for that one exception at the third base, the vertical third. But by then, like the trade was enormous. Like I said, it was 25. At that point, it was 25 Widowmines for 27 probes. So not exactly an equal trade. Not worth it. In the end, resource-wise for sure. It's always nice. Always nice trading out harassing units.
Sometimes it's other processes.
Trading out harassing units for...
Sorry, I had to.
The economy units, because that's obviously the purpose. So even if you trade slightly worse, it's not worth. It's like bad, but you don't want to be trading kind of that many Widowmines, that many workers. It's just not.
This is also the matter of timing, because this was like the final Widowmine attack that did that, not the first one. If it was the first one, that would be like a game-ending damage. But at that point, it was like, okay, so you killed 16 probes. We're still kind of equal on workers. It's not the end of the world. In southeast corner of the map, Invictus Gaming, XY.
And the top left corner of the map, it is Good Game Gaming's Nice.
These intros gotta stop sneaking up on me.
Yeah, it's too fast.
They're not good for my cardio health. I need I need my heart medication for this. Usually I'm used to tournaments where I am the one starting the lobby, starting the game, you know. I have so much control. Uh Sometimes even control plays. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Are you talking about Control the player?
Yes.
He's a lovely person, Control.
Yeah.
Oh man, these puns. I thought we'd escape it. We got the last series, and Nice is playing, but yeah.
Look. It's not like I'm chasing puns.
Oh my god, stop it! Stop it, Steve.
Chase, get it because your name is Chase.
I didn't get it before, but I get it now. But, oh, we got two SCVs. Oh, one scouting, one holding the.
Yeah. Yeah. They're both dealing with a probe. It's like the SCV union. It demands the two SCVs go out there and deal with the probe.
It's kind of yeah. It's it's an escort. Help little buddy leave the building. Then when he gets out in the wasteland where it's actually scary, he's like, "All right, see ya. I'm going home. Good luck. Good luck to you."
If they work together, it looks like they're holding hands, so it's even cuter.
That is. Oh, dude, Probe's actually huge compared to Marines. I just realized. Gotta play that real scale mod. Oh my god. Oh no, actually, nice losing a Probe.
You know what's weird? Based on the lore, and that gets said a lot, but SCVs are gigantic. Like they're not supposed to be the size of like a human mech suit. They're supposed to be like a whole giant vehicle in themselves.
Yeah, they're actually like, very huge.
They're supposed to be like the size of a Viking or like a Goliath.
Oh,
But then you think about it. But if they were that size, like they wouldn't fit in the mineral line.
Yeah, no. I think there's that mod. I'm definitely gonna play it again.
Yeah, where everything is the correct size.
Yeah, and the mothership takes up almost the entire map.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love that kind of stuff.
But yeah, anyway, we have a couple of depths.
Wait, that's a stolen gas there on XY's base, right?
That is indeed in the main. We've been talking about too many puns to point it out.
All right. What was I saying? I was about to say something, and then I got distracted by that stolen gas.
We were talking about SCV sizes, I believe. Oh, good micro.
No, I was going to say something that actually matters to the game, to the to the strategy of the game, for a change. Yeah, no. I'm trying to think what is nice going for this time, because we're so far we're seeing just little harassments here and there, but that's not it. Yeah, that's not much.
Yeah, it looks
there's
like
no tech building. There's a robo that's not really making anything. It made a warp prism, but is that it? Is that it? There's no follow up to this. It's nicest building.
Cyclone does come out. I'm gonna trade a little bit of hit points out for shields, but actually, yeah, pretty simple hold and a good adept position there. However, and actually, there's a bit of multitasking going on everywhere. No shield barrier in the natural, so a couple more cities gonna get taken out here until the stalker gets down.
Yeah. And the warp prism on the other side does a little bit of harassment damage. Nice. Yeah, again, no tech buildings, no nothing, no Twilight Council. Is he going all in from here? You know, he's still making probes, so there's the Twilight Council. Guessing maybe he was waiting to see like how much damage he actually did, and maybe get a good scout before making a decision.
Ooh, some good harassment
by
here.
Quite a lot. Oh, the adepts are sneaking in.
Some really good multitasking by Nice, but yeah, the deeper the wall does go up, and I'd probably expect to see.
Punara adepts, you thought you could hide in the pocket base. Get out of here! Get off my lawn!
It looks like Immortal is going to be. What do you think when I see Immortals? I think of like a mid game kind of push, or either like you're playing defensive. But given how this game's shaping up, I don't see anything kind of from XY.
There's a dark shrine coming. Chase, I have no idea what's going on. I give up. I have no idea what Nice is going for, other than just, you know what? I'm going to make every possible unit I can make and hope for the best.
Oh, Viking and Cyclone gonna force the Warp Prism.
Uh,
Canceling the lock
well,
on.
there are enough stalkers here to actually push them away. This is dangerous for XY. This can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, it can, and he's trading very well, even delaying the mining time as
Oh,
well.
kills the Viking as well. Kills the Cyclone and the Viking. That's a huge get. This is a great utility unit that you don't really want to have for future defense against harassment.
Definitely, and keep in mind too, like, I don't know, is there an engineering bay for XY? Because he's been hammered by all this harassment with the Stalkers, and even Immortal joining the fray. He does have 2 command centers, but these DTs could really do quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, and without the Cyclone and the Viking, there's nothing to deal with the War Prism. You just see, he hasn't even exposed the fact that he has DTs yet, right?
Yeah, and the turrets are exposed. Not turrets, apologies. DT Blink coming. Even the add-ons are exposed before the upgrades are finished. So DT's walking.
You know they go straight into the scan. No.
Oh, wow! Oh, the scan.
Okay. Oh. Did XY even notice that?
Most likely not. I'd say he's noticed now, dropping a turret in the natural.
Yeah.
Wall up. Oh, the DT in the main.
Oh, he's not sniping the add-ons.
Oh, he's just
attacking the actual barracks. Yeah, I say not the best of executions there by Nice.
Yeah, no, I have to agree. He's getting a 3rd base behind this, but only 6 SCVs going down when your opponent doesn't know you have DTs. Not the greatest moves there, but he's still in quite a good position. Nice.
Like all of this is just killing a few SCVs in the barracks, and you're like, that. It doesn't even kill the barracks.
Oh my god, abusing that a +1 range on the Immortal over the Marines there.
And he has limited. The barracks survives, and it's like, you know, see, the XY is like, wait a minute, I'm a Terran. I can just move this building.
Yeah, and keep in mind,
I don't have to take this abuse.
Every kind of scan forced out, but I know he's got turrets now, but it's this DT at the 3rd base. Every scan forced out.
Oh, nice blink there.
Oh,
this is starting to be very scary. Oh, but there's a turret. I didn't realize there's a turret there. Also, if there was no turret there, this would have been way bad.
Even a Marine being taken out. Or was it a Marauder from the friendly fire? But yeah, this is just keeping XY pinned back as nice macros at home.
You know, just sending DTs to draw tank fire so that units die from splash damage. It's a very ineffective trade.
It is indeed. You're not wrong.
That snipes a couple of tanks here and keeps the Immortals alive, although they are pretty well damaged.
Yeah, 3 Immortals.
XY steams forward, catches the Immortals. Maybe gonna catch the entire army here, and the Warp Prism. Nice. I mean, no, XY.
Yeah, and even the DTs there helping clean up, but a good kind of getaway and loading up and backing off. But yeah, we'll have to say, I think I'm not too sure now. I'd say Nice definitely in the better spot, but XY I feel like he's gearing up for a bit of a timing here, and with the Immortal opening into the DT.
That's a lot of it is. That's a lot.
I don't know if Nice is going to have the splash he needs to hold this eventual push by XY, if he does actually move that.
I don't think at all. The DTs are
Raven.
The DTs are the Hail Mary here, but if that doesn't work, Nice is so vulnerable.
I feel like I know there's Blink, but a Raven would help heaps with a move out here, because you're not going to get across the map with this multitude of DTs. I feel like it's something you'd actually need to kind of make if you want to get anywhere, because this is kind of painful to watch for the Terran player.
Yeah, it's something that I think about a lot. but a lot of Terrans, could benefit so much from Riven. But if you think about it, it's such an investment, and it's the first thing that gets sniped, and then you have to constantly deal with it, and yeah, all because you want to save a few scans here and there. Oh, that DD must see that scan was well worth.
Yeah,
6
definitely.
DDs.
But yeah, we've got a lot of charge lots during the fray, and charge lots are tanky, but also they help kind of protect the DTs because you're going to mix blink DTs into your army too. But actually, it looks like Nice is going to be the one to be the aggressor, even though he's going to have 5 bases soon. And
I think it's kind of all in at this point.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's good. So that's one less thing that XY has to worry about. But yeah, he needs to get across the map because Nice's economy is just going to boom if he doesn't attack soon.
Yeah. It's giving the Protoss time, which is something that I say you can't give Protoss time unless you're talking about the actual player time. In which case, I think it's TVP is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
But usually, if you are any other player, do not give the Protoss time.
But time's a player.
Okay.
Time's a Terran.
I know. I already addressed that. I pre-addressed the pun. Chase, you can't catch me. Can't catch me.
I cannot. I catch you anyway.
I'm trying to do the MC Hammer dance.
I think we're going
Sorry,
to be
just chanting myself here.
we're going to be in for
my drop. If Nice is not prepared for this, good preparedness. Nice is preparing a drop of his own in the southeast corner right now. Yeah, the XY is just not moving out.
No, yeah, it looks like he's got to secure a 4th base, but as we said before, Nice is now on 5 bases, has taken a 6th, so you can see that bank, he's maxed out as well, just go crazy, and I think, yeah, I'm not sure. The one advantage he does have is Nice's army is not much splash. It doesn't, like, charge lots are really good, but when you have like a maxed out fireball, you can trade reasonably against it. And Immortals.
Yeah, you can basically kite forever against them.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see. Like, Nice is just kind of harassing and trying to bait XY forward and do a bunch of damage, but I'm not sure if. Yeah, man, I really don't know. I feel like XY's army.
I feel like they're both throwing the game. It seems it's weird. Like XY is giving Nice so much time to recover, and Nice is using that time to recover with useless units. So it's kind of like, but he's getting econ damage, serious econ damage here with those zealots. I don't know. I don't know how to call this.
Yeah, I think now with Disruptors being added in, it's good trades. Even though Nice lost a few of the charge lots, he actually, is able to supplement his army a little bit better now. So I think that was good for him, but I still feel like XY has the tools to take an engagement that can win him the game. I just think that Nice is really baiting XY into, to attacking and then just going to backstab. Yeah. So anyway, Nice comes in here now, needs to dodge the Disruptibles. Decent hit indeed, and
yeah. But the EMPs were pretty good as well. Actually,
EMPs were great.
Yeah.
EMP good unit.
I'm gonna get a half recall here. And XY might actually catch Nice's army in a sandwich there.
Yeah, actually, here we go. The flank coming in, and I feel like XY is playing really well here. Holding the kind of... I don't know if he's playing well or if Nice is just kind of donking in different places, but as you see...
Did you see the lost gas there? So many DTs died.
That was a lot of gas.
That was disgusting. It's just like Nice has such a great economy, but it's compensating for losing so much resources on those DTs.
Yeah, indeed. So we see now that there's a lot of disruptors and liberators are out. But again, I feel XY, he might need some liberated range to kind of actually push, because Nice is just taking the entire map. Look, like XY's still on 4 bases. Nice has got, what's that, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8 bases now. And even if you take the greatest trade as Terran, like you're not going to be able to get across the map and win, especially when the army has this many disruptors.
There is such a thing as two turtley.
2 turtle.
Two turtley.
3 turtle.
Oh, totally turtley.
Totally
Totally turtley.
2 turtle, but
And if you don't turtle, you're a turtle teetotaler.
oh, the 4th base does get taken out by DTs, does it? No, it's gonna hold.
Is it? That's,
It's barely.
there's like one marauder. I know the marauder walks away. What the hell?
I think
Oh,
the
it survived. It survived.
Oh my god, look at XY's mineral income. It's just like nothing. But he is pushing out now. He's pretty all in. Those might
But look at his army supply.
His army supply is quite huge indeed. But gonna be. Why is his buyers attacking the base to the north? And
Don't know.
I
I
think
can't even approach this. They're both throwing.
I think just the reinforcement of Nice is gonna hold on. And
It's like they're both throwing the game at each other. You win. No, you win. No, you win. No, you win. What does it say?
what does it say?
I couldn't see it.
Did-
It looked like Polish. I don't know.
Corey, we command you to translate.
All right, let's get the flag here. Ha ha. GG. Very nicely done there. Put the flag away. Oh,
And that I
that
believe
was that was a bop.
that was a clean
and-
kind of sweep from GGG.
Wow.
Yeah.
GGG coming in really hard. And they did not play against, nothing players. They played against really strong players and they played pretty well, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a couple times where XY he had a bit of advantages in that series, but Nice is just a very solid player, and not surprised to see him kind of take it 2-0.
I was saying look at back at like Dream versus Coffee. Like Dream was behind in every game and somehow won. Rattata versus MacSed, Rattata was ahead in every game and won. And Nice versus XY was like all over the place. So we got like a nice a nice balance here. As we're seeing the next matchup, which is going to be Onside Gaming versus KZG and Team Liquid versus Team GP, which is going to be tomorrow. I think we're going to cast that. Not me, someone else. Not sure which.
Someone could be you. In
Someone
the chat.
could be you. No. Hey, see, I saw the duckling. I saw the. I managed to catch it. You were talking about how
That's
much
right, yeah,
I keep missing the duckling symbol there in the thing. We won't catch it because we have his spot to cast. Oh, we have something else to cast. Okay, never mind.
Busy.
But we are going to cast the CranKy Ducklings versus SSLT, which is going to be in 2 days from now. That's going to be it.
That is, I believe, CranKy Ducklings versus SSLT, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And you
Tune
have
in-
Sidestorm versus Alpha X on the same day.
Yeah, busy.
Mm-hmm.
Ducklings always casting. But yes, that'll do us for today.
Yeah. Let's let's finish this so you can go to sleep.
I've got to get up in 5 hours, so
Oh, no.
Splurge. But yeah, thanks for tuning in,
Splurge
guys.
indeed.
We
Thank
hope
you,
you
Chase,
enjoyed
for joining me. Take
It
this
was
time
a
to tell
wild
the people,
card, wasn't
tell
it?
the people at home where they can find more of you, Chase, please.
They can find me on Twitter. I'm gonna dox myself. Jackson _ Calvi. That is. I need to change my name again. But Steelmold, they don't care about me. They care about the puppet. Where do they get more of the puppet? Where can they get their own puppet?
You can get more of the puppet right here on the CranKy Ducklings and on Etsy. I bought this puppet on Etsy, so it's a pretty good place.
Etsy. Oh.
Yeah. It's like a
Keep that in mind.
it's custom made. Look at this.
It's a nice puppet. I rate it.
It's a very nice. You won't believe how fluffy this thing is. This is like.
It looks very
So
fluffy.
fluffy. It's fluffier than it looks. I guarantee it.
Even fluffy.
Very nice. Scary nice.
Fluffier.
Thank you, Krupp as well. Kuro, otherwise known as the 16th Squad Sonseki. She was on production today. Yeah, thank you all for watching as well. Thank you for the people who rated us. Yeah, it's very much appreciated. We have, if you want to support us and our many endeavors in the StarCraft 2 scene, we do have a Patreon page. It's going to help us a lot. Gotta support our team, gotta support our tournaments. Exclamation point Patreon in chat will send you there. You get many benefits for supporting us. So check it out and help us out. And also subscribe right here to the CranKy Ducklings channel on Twitch. It's okay. I'll wait.
You can wait. I'm not.
Yeah, no, you can't wait. You need to go to sleep. so yeah, thank you all for watching. We will see you on the next cast. Which is going to be, what was that? eSpot SC2 Circuit Winter, which is going to be in 12 hours.
Polish land.
7. It's going to be 24.7. 17 hours, I believe. That's oh, it's a Polish land. Okay, nice. Yeah, so this is going to be right here on the CranKy Ducklings. Yeah, follow us, subscribe to us, keep playing the game, enjoy the game, get good and prosper. Goodbye.
Bye bye.